everybody, this is Helena of NERVOSA and you are watching That Metal Interview Podcast.
That Metal Interview.
A very requested musician and a very requested band by the name of NERVOSA from Brazil, although our guest is from Greece. And she is the newest addition to the newly formed NERVOSA lineup. She has just been added as the second guitarist to accompany Brika Amaral of NERVOSA. So she's going to be the second guitarist, and they'll be sharing leads as she talks. And her name is Helena Kotina. She is the newest member of the band NERVOSA, but Elena is from Greece. So anyways, before she joined NERVOSA, Helena had a couple of songs out there on the internet. So right now I want to check out one of her jams. It's called I Will Go On. Check it out. Here is Elena H.K. Kotina. Enjoy. excitement for all the Nervosa fans awaiting this interview, whether she's gonna reveal who are the new band members, the new vocalist, the new drummer, etc. for the band. Is she gonna reveal anything? Let's wait and see. Check it out. Our interview with Helena Kotina of NERVOSA. Enjoy. So first of all, what part of the world are you at?
I am at Greece.
In Greece, okay.
I'm living in Greece. Yeah. I was born and raised here, so I continue living here.
Wow, how is that weather over there? Is it warm, cold right now?
The weather, no, it's kind of cold because we are in the winter period.
Oh.
And right now it's, like 4 or 5 degrees in the morning and plus and minus 3 or 4 by night.
Wow.
No, it's kind of cold.
Well,
Yes.
I mean, that's pretty cold for us people in Texas. Here it's warm, about it's like 65 Fahrenheit. Anyways, yeah. Anyways, so I've seen your guitar videos where you play Tornado of Souls and etc. How long have you been playing guitar, Elena? You're awesome, by the way. Awesome.
Thank you so much. Been playing since I was 14 years old. So yeah, it's about I'm playing now for 13 to 14 years.
Nice.
Yeah.
Any teachers? Did you take classes or were you a natural?
No, I was taking lessons. I began in a music school. The first 2 or 3 years I was in a music school. And then I moved on to another city, to study in the university, and continued the lessons here, but like private lessons, not in music school.
Okay, cool.
But continued for 1 or 2 years more, I think, and then I'm on my own. I study on my own.
Cool. So, at what point did you make a band? Were you at high school, a teenager? In your 20s?
Exactly. Yeah. The first band that I had was in high school. I think when I was like 16 or something. But it was more like a high school band playing covers from very known and classic bands. And we had only 2 songs of our own, like a demo.
Okay.
But this lasted for 2 or 3 years maximum.
Okay, what was the name of the band?
The band was called Exanimis.
Examinis?
Exanimis. It means like from the soul in the Latin language.
Okay, cool. So at what point was Daffodil later on?
Yeah, Daffodil were like after I moved to the city I'm living now. After 2 or 3 years it was actually. Yes, I was at the age of 21 when we began with Daffodil.
Cool. I'm a guitar player myself. Here's a guitar question. Did you always play those same shape guitars, the one you use now? The same ones? Is it the shape or what is it about that guitar?
No, look, this kind of shape, the Explorer shaped guitars, I always love them.
Yeah, Explorer.
Because of, Matthias, from Scorpion, of course.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, when I was younger, I couldn't afford buy a guitar like that. So I had the classic shaped guitars, like Stratocasters.
Yeah.
But I began with a Dean guitar and then I moved on to a Schecter. But again in the classic shape of guitars.
So how many guitars do you own today?
Guitars, electric guitars. I think I have 5 right now.
Nice.
Yes.
Nice.
And 2 of them Explorers.
Oh yeah. Yeah, those I can tell those are your favorite ones. They're most of your promos and all that.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I play guitar myself, so I understand a little bit about guitars and shapes and tones and whatever pedals, and that's cool.
Nice.
So let's
nice.
Let's talk about your solo stuff before we get to Nervosa questions. I saw the video for I Will Go On. Who wrote these songs? And can we expect the full album or that's it right there?
Look, these songs and this project, like the HK, it's more like a studio project, I could say. It's like ideas that I had for some years now. And I was just waiting to finish, the album recordings and everything with Daffodil, and then find the time to compose everything, in a proper way and record them. And the songs are all on my own. Only the lyric parts in 2 songs are written by the singer, Vangelis, which sings in the project.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And the lyrics in the song One of Those Days is written by Vasilis, it's the singer of Daffodil.
Okay.
But music is all my, ideas.
So who are the other musicians?
What?
Who are the other musicians on the recordings? The drummer and the bass player. Are you the bass player or?
Yes, it was the first time that I officially recorded the bass myself. Till then I was just playing bass, but more at home or maybe in some rehearsals if it was needed. But in my EP was the first time that I officially recorded the bass parts too. And the drums in the songs, I have to say that it was like a drum machine, because I didn't have a drummer back then, and it was kind of difficult because the COVID situation was about to start and it was pretty weird, everything.
Yeah.
And so I said, okay, I'll make it fast and I'll go with a drum machine, and if that works, I will leave it as it is.
Yeah.
Because I was afraid to delay everything because of the lockdowns and everything. I say, okay, I'll go this way. If it works, it works. I continue that way. But if I was doing everything now, probably I will go everything like physical.
Yeah.
In the classic way.
Yeah, classical, old school. So
Yeah.
I was gonna ask you, when I first heard your solo stuff, it sounds badass. It sounds thrash. It's metal for sure. It's awesome for us fans. I had never heard it
Well, thank you.
till a couple of months ago. Yeah, I heard it, and it's good stuff. Where do you get your ideas from? Who do you listen to, or where did you base your ideas from when you wrote this stuff?
Ooh, for this stuff, I think my main influences were bands like Machine Head, Arch Enemy, Black Label Society, this kind of bands. A little bit thrashy, heavier, but also kind of groovy.
Oh, yeah.
And a bit melodic, yes.
Wow, very cool. I'm a metalhead, so when I heard that stuff, I was like, wow, this is great stuff. You should have already been a bigger artist because you already are big already, through your works with your solo work and Nervosa and all that. But I think you should be more out there, you know what I mean? That's some great stuff right there. Awesome.
Thank you so much.
Here's a weird question. Will we ever see you on the road, like small tours with your solo project, or this just a studio thing?
Yeah. This will stay more as a studio thing.
Okay.
Like, in between breaks, maybe if I have the time and the energy to do some more stuff, if I want to create something like or experiment in some ideas, maybe.
Yeah.
This will be like more, this will stay as a studio project. Yeah.
Cool. So congratulations on being a part of the Blackfire Pickups family. I saw that.
Oh, thank you. Yeah. Thank you so much.
Isn't that owned by Gus G or his company?
Yeah. Gus G is the founder of the company, and we were discussing about the pickups, and I had the chance to try them actually a couple of months ago, and it was like a great match with my style and my taste of sound and the tone that I was searching for.
Yeah.
So it was immediately okay, that's for me, that is working for me. And I already installed the one set of passive pickups, and now I'm about to try the active pickups from Blackfire.
Did you get to use them on the new Nervosa project or not yet?
No. I recorded everything with the guitar as it was, and now that I am back from studio and recordings, I had the time, to send the guitar to the luthier to change everything.
Nice, very cool. So how how did you land being on stage with Paul Di'Anno, the legend?
That was another kind of experience. That was amazing. Like, yeah, absolutely. From the rehearsals till the 3 shows that we did here in Greece, everything was like a big lesson for me, actually. And
Wow.
we were playing. It was amazing. I couldn't believe what was happening on stage there. Yeah, I have Paul Di'Anno right next to me. I have Gus G in the other side. And I said, oh, fuck, this is amazing.
Am I dreaming? Wow.
It was like one of the dreams coming true.
Yes. How was it? How is he in person? Di'Anno, is he a real nice guy or is he a mean guy? Or?
No, he's really an easygoing guy. Very easygoing. We hung out together. We spent time and rehearsed together. And he's like totally easygoing and down to earth.
Yeah. Wow.
And he's a funny guy. Yeah, it has nothing to do with this kind of rock star attitude. It has nothing to do.
Wow.
Yeah, we're sitting down and talking like we've been friends for years.
Yeah, real cool guy, down to earth. Well,
yeah.
Is there going to be more of those gigs, or was that just like a couple of gigs?
Yeah, for now, it was these gigs. I don't know in the future if he will come back or play again, and if we have the chance, to play all together again. But for now, it was these gigs.
Yeah.
I want to believe that in the future there will be also more.
Wow, I would have been nervous if I was up there with Paul Di'Anno. I would have been...
I was nervous.
I would have melted like cheese.
No, I was nervous, to tell you the truth, till the first 2 songs.
Oh, yeah.
Then the crowd was amazing. The crowd was crazy, basically. And they were singing all the melodies, all the songs, all the lyrics. They were amazing. So it wasn't possible to be anxious, only in the first song. And then all the anxiety went away.
Wow.
Then it was only joy. Yes.
Very cool. So how did you get the Nervosa gig? Did Prika contact you with email or phone call, text, or how did that come about?
Yeah, this began it's actually 1.5 years ago, or maybe a little bit more from the first talk I had with Prika. She began following me in the social media and stuff. And then I had a message like, I would like to make a video call with you. And I said, okay, interesting. But I wasn't expected here to call me as a guitarist because they had already changed the lineup. She was a guitarist, since the beginning of the band.
Yeah.
And, I didn't expect her to call me as a second guitarist. But anyway, we make the call and... I was about to release my first single back then. Yeah. And she said to me I can help you with that. I admire your work and I have contacts, even in Latin America for you to promote your EP. And nice. I was thinking, okay, that's so kind, of her. But I was thinking, okay, maybe, she will tell me something about being member in Nervosa, but we kept talking about my EP and my work, and this idea was like fading. And I said, oh fuck no. But in the end, the conversation, she was like, look, she said I want to be honest with you. I called you because I want you to be the second guitarist in the band. I said yes.
Wow.
Now we're talking.
Very cool. Wow.
Yeah. So.
Very cool.
Yeah, pretty much that's how it started back then.
Yeah.
But okay, we both said and she explained to me look, the lineup has just changed, and there are a lot of new members, for the people and the fan to get used to it, and I would like, to keep working with you on the new ideas and the new album that is coming. And after the circle of the tours for the Perpetual Chaos album is done, then we officially announce you two in the band.
Wow, so you're talking about late 21.
Last year was we were working, but kind of secretly.
Yeah. Wow, very cool. What a cool story. So you're talking about 2021 then, about late 21. If that about a year and a half ago, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Everything began like 2021,
Yeah.
and till 2022, when Prika came in Greece for the first time, actually.
Okay.
You know, to work in person, on the ideas that we've been exchanging. And then I only had the chance to play with them as a bass player in the Latin American tour.
Yeah, I saw that.
And but as a guitarist, the announcement came even I think a month ago.
Yeah. So that was one of my questions. Were you supposed to be a guitar player at first or a bassist? They already had Mia. Yeah, but you answered the question. Yeah.
Yeah, I was supposed to be, a guitar player.
Yeah.
From the very beginning, the whole conversation we made, and but unfortunately, Mia could not go to the Latin American tour, and it was in the last moment. So it was kind of quick because I already knew the set list, but on guitar.
Yeah.
So I had to practice, quickly on play everything on bass, and and I made it to the tour.
Yeah. Wow. So how is it working with Prika? Is she cool? I've had her on the show one time when she had the Fernanda vocals, the first the other lineup. I had her on the show. She's a very cool person. But how was it working with her?
No, it's really cool working with her, and to say the truth, we did match very well from the very beginning. I mean, even from the first month that we, were only connected and talking through video calls, and we started exchanging all the ideas and stuff. We matched, very well.
Wow, very cool.
The one splitting the words from the other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
And we were, talking about the plans and the music taste and our favorite bands, and everything went pretty well, together.
Yeah.
And when he came in Greece last year for the first time, actually everything went pretty fast, I can say, because we had the ideas, started working on them, and song after song, it was almost ready.
So
as a pre-production.
Did you enjoy the Latin American tour? How was that? How was that adventure for you?
Absolutely. For me, it was crazy. It was crazy because it's it was my first tour, abroad, and it was my first tour. It was a 2-month tour with 32 shows.
Wow.
And it was in Latin America, which is super far, from Greece. So yeah, I went to the heavy stuff.
Wow, that's a long time away from home.
But yeah. But it was amazing. It was a crazy experience. People there are living and breathing, heavy metal. They were super. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
super enthusiastic. Every single show was
crazy.
A hell from the downside.
Yeah, the Latin American fans are crazy. It's just a diehard metalheads all the way. Mexico too.
Exactly. Yeah, and we began the tour from Mexico.
Yeah.
We had a first show in Mexico City and then in Monterrey.
Yeah, Monterrey.
In the Mexico Metal Fest, and it was every single show was amazing. I didn't. Because we here in Greece we're also very enthusiastic, and the crowd is very crazy in the live shows. But there it was in another level.
So was this your first biggest tour as a musician, or had you done other tours before Nervosa?
No, I have done other tours, but it was more in Greece, and so this was the first one outside of Greece, and it was the first big tour, the first long tour.
All the flights and all that, and walking in airports and
flights.
Vans and all that. Very cool, right?
Oh yes. Yeah,
Wow.
the flight was one thing because the distances are huge in there. So sometimes even we have to take 2 flights, to go from one country to the other. Yes, that was the difficult part.
Yeah. Connecting flights. Yeah.
Because every day every day we have to play, get back to the hotel, pack the things, and leave again. Without sleep. Yeah.
Something.
Yes.
These are some of the things that fans don't know. People think you have very good sleep on the road, and that's not the case, right? It's just you don't sleep much.
No. I don't know, how it will be with when you're touring with a tour bus. I imagine you may have a little bit more time to sleep at least.
Yeah.
But traveling all the time with airplanes, it's like a little bit, harder.
Yeah.
Because you have to go there earlier, then wait.
Yeah. A lot of waiting. Wait here.
All the whole airport process that you spend a lot of time awake because you cannot sleep.
Yeah, lack of rest. So, did you guys film any of this tour, or is there a documentary in the works, or none of that?
No. We only had some videos from some shows. And some interviews that were happening as we were touring and as we were playing, but not something like a documentary.
That would be great for us fans.
The future about the new album, when we're gonna tour with the new album, probably there can be something.
Yeah. Wow. If I was Nervosa's manager, I would have a documentary going. The fans really appreciate that stuff. It's real cool to watch all that stuff.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, even me as a musician, I love a lot when I see documentary from other bands.
Right.
I love this stuff.
That'd be cool. Mm-hmm. Maybe in the future. Very cool. So.
Yeah.
So how is the new record sounding? Does it sound like the last one, or is it different? Is it slower or faster?
The record sounds heavy.
Nice.
Yeah, it has a little bit of everything, I can say. And now that we are two guitars, we are more, flexible and do some different stuff and bring some new stuff in the band. And we have a lot of fast stuff and fast, thrashy riffs and everything. We have some stuff which is super heavy. We have a lot of melodic stuff also.
Nice.
Double solos. We have a lot of stuff actually.
Guitars
in the new album.
2 guitars, so it's going to be interesting for us fans. Very cool.
That's the thing, because we're 2 guitars and now we are flexible to do except from solos.
Yeah.
We can do also double playing melodies and everything.
Nice.
Everything is easier now.
We can't wait to hear that. So I heard March. We can hear a new song. That's what I heard. March, right, or April?
This I don't remember exactly when it's gonna be released,
okay.
But I think in the next month probably.
Yeah. So any secrets?
There will be the.
Any secrets you can reveal as far as the new members or album title, anything like that?
No.
Oh man.
No, I could say, but we prefer to keep everything as a big surprise.
Yeah, I understand.
In the very near future, all things will be, revealed.
Yeah, things will be revealed. We can't wait as fans. Very cool. We can't wait to see who the new members are, and that's going to be real exciting for us Nervosa fans. So
yeah, absolutely.
Elena, before we let you go, would you like to send a message to your fans listening to this podcast?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I would like to say that stay heavy, and all the best things are coming. Nice,
very cool. Well, thank you, Elena. Thank you for your time. I appreciate you making time. I know you're busy, and we're excited. Us fans are really excited to hear the new Nervosa and your other solo projects.
Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you.
Very nice to talk with you. Bye.
What a musician! What a talent! She's been up there jamming with Paul Di'Anno, formerly of Iron Maiden, Gus G. She is now endorsing Blackfire pickups from Gus G's company. She's just been added to Nervosa's lineup. She toured on bass with Nervosa on their 2022 Latin America tour. So this is a talent for sure in the thrash metal scene, the death metal scene for sure. So thank you, Elena. Thank you for making time and speaking to your friend here, James, and all of your fans that are tuned in and listening to that metal interview podcast. Thank you for making time and giving us a little bit of an exclusive on the band's status and when we can expect new material. She said maybe about March, give or take. We'll be hearing some news from Nervosa on the lineup and a new single for sure. So Napalm Records, still Nervosa hails with Napalm Records. And a big shout out to Aprika, who is standing firm on her 2 feet with her chin up and the Nervosa flag flying it high in the air. We await the new Nervosa, us fans, and on behalf of myself, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, download, stream, share. We're on most of the digital services, Spotify, Google Podcasts, Podbean, Podvine, you name it. We're available almost anywhere. So thank you guys for supporting us and listening to our podcast, your podcast, because we're all friends here. We're all metalheads here. So anyways, thank you guys for your support. And don't forget to keep it metal.